Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to put that Yagi up on my roof. I put it all together. I followed the manufacturer's instructions, and on channel 40 it has a flat match. That's exactly what I was looking for, because I'm always on 36 to 55. So it's tuned perfect for right in the area that I use. And we're going to take that down and we're going to put the Yagi in its place. Alright, so I got to bring this around the front of the garage. I've already tuned it. It's already, well, I didn't need to tune it. I set it to the factory specs and it was perfect. So I'm going to bring that down. I got to take it off of that pole. And I have a short pole around here somewhere that is going to get attached to the antenna and then to the rotor, and the rotor to that pole. Alright, I'm going to bring that down and bring it around. So I picked these up yesterday. These and some other items. I did some trading with one of my locals, 105. Thank you, Jason. This is going to control that Yagi. Alright, I got to remove all of this old wiring because it's rough. Another friend of mine is coming over and he's got 50 feet of 8 conductor wire. This only needs 5, but it's better to have more than not enough. Alright, I'm going to get cleaning this up, take those wires off there, and get this all prepped. All the wires are off of it now. That wiring was a mess. It was all dry rotted and cracked. I also replaced the clamps and studs in it because those were severely rusted. Those are severely rusted. And they're also all bent. All 4 of them are bent. I had another set of studs, so I installed those. They're rusty too, but they're in a lot better shape. And I put new clamps and new nuts and lock washers on there. Alright, I'm just waiting on Dave to show up with the wiring. 625 Dave in Sumter. He's going to bring me some wiring for this thing. Alright, so I have it all put together. The rotor is installed. The pipes are on it. I'm just waiting on the wire now. Once the wire gets here, I can wire this up and then go up on the roof and take down my homemade star duster and replace that with a 3-element Yagi. This thing is huge. The boom pole is 12 foot long and the longest radial is over 18 feet long. That's going to go right up there at the base of that 102-inch whip. This, where the rotor is where the base of that 102 is right now. So this antenna is going to end up being 4 feet taller, because that pole that the antenna is connected to is 4.5 feet long. So this is going to end up being 4 feet taller than the base of that antenna. And I'm going to be able to turn it around. It's a beast. It looks really big in front of the garage like that. That garage is 20 feet wide and 14 feet tall, just to give you an idea of the size of this antenna. Look at this roll of wire. This is what I'm going to use for to control the rotor on the antenna. I'll put you on close up so you can see. There is a crazy amount of wires inside of this thing. For each color, there's a corresponding black that has the color. So what I did is I'm going to connect those together, because it'd be easy to determine on the other end, so that there'll be 2 wires feeding each connection point. That one, that's going to go to the mast. I'm actually going to ground this cable. Hey, why not? It's shielded and we got a ground connection, so I'm going to attach that right to the mast. I don't know why I stripped them all, because I don't need one. I only need 5 wires for that rotor. So there's my 5 wires. I'm going to go get this hooked up and temporarily tape this roll to the pole so that it's already on there once it's up in the air. It's going to make the antenna heavier, but it'll make my life easier later. That way I'm not having to climb up 10 feet from the peak of the roof to reach the connections to attach this. Alright, I'm gonna go outside and hook this up. Is it on video?
Yes.
Say SWR.
1.1. The correct answer would be 1.1.
Skip. Oh yeah, and you didn't have the ground on, so maybe it might be better now, right?
Yeah, well, it could be quieter too.
Yeah, well the SWR was 1.1 without the ground on everybody, but yeah.
Yeah, it could get even better.
Should get better, yes. Well, hopefully we'll be able to talk to Will Robinson on the Jupiter too. Bob, is that an airplane in the background? Because it's leaving no jet trail. Are you filming a UFO right now?
No, I am
Barbara,
not. And you
are
need
you
to be
sure?
quiet so I can film it.
There's no lights and there's no jet trail on that. Do you see that? That can't be an airplane. Hang on a minute. Hey, Barbara.
Gooey mess.
You get some fresh sealant up there?
Yeah. Gorilla glue.
Yeah, they make really incredible tape, actually.
The glue's pretty good too, especially for using like this for sealing a gap.
Yeah.
It doesn't shrink at all. Look at that beauty. We'll see it turn in a little while. I don't have the box hooked up to it yet. The cabling is all done. I just sent the rotor cable down through the roof. Try to move around here so we can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try and zoom in here. Right at the bottom, right there, the cable goes right into the roof. The coax cable goes down through the center, and then we're zooming the wrong way. There we go. Look at that, huh? Right now it's pointing west. Alright, I'm gonna go hook up the rotor box. Get this thing turning. The control box is all hooked up now. Got all the cabling run to the right pins in there. I added a clamp onto here just so that this isn't pulling on the connections. So I have the cable clamped down in place. It'll be nice and secure. Let's turn this thing over. I already have it marked as to where it's at the moment. So south is over here, north is over here, west is in the middle. I will straighten that out in time. I'll go up there and adjust it and see if I can get it where it should be. Alright, let's go see this thing turn. Let's put this thing to work. It's kind of cool when you turn it. Right, so let me turn that radio off. Let's turn it back the other way. Could you hear the antenna turning? I can hear it up above the roof. Alright, let's go see it turn. Isn't that pretty awesome? Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, you're making the video right now?
I've been making the video the whole time while doing this.
Okay, well I'll look at it when you get finished with it.
If you want to give me a report right now, I can put it into the video.
Yeah, go ahead and do it there. We got it going on. We got all the good radio equipment operating today here in South Carolina, where it's always 72 degrees and sunny in beautiful South Carolina. Nothing could be finer than to be in South Carolina.
I couldn't agree with you more. It's an awesome place to be. Nowhere else in the world that I'd want to be. This is old Yagi. It's working pretty good though, huh? We got it up in the air and I'm pointing, slightly southwest.
Yeah, well, you got it pointed this way.
Exactly. I turned it so that I could reach either you or Dave to get a report on it.
Well, I tell you what, when I check your polarity on it, your polarity is 100%, man. I can't hardly hear you on the vertical side.
Nice. Yep, that's what I want. This will be the one that I use for skip.
Yeah, and by the way, speaking of skip, it's in there.
Where's it coming from?
I can't tell. I keep turning the antenna and I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I can hear it faintly in the background.
You know, before you were out here, I tried to get to those guys and they just couldn't hear me. I guess the band's not completely opened up.
How about you there, 101, 151, South Carolina calling.
151 in South Carolina. Is that the mower junkie over there?
Yes, sir. This is Moa Junkie, 151.
Well, Sam, I've been watching your videos, hoping I can make contact with you.
Copy that. We got some weird conditions right now, and I guess the skip guards wanted you and I to make contact. Copy that, 101. You're fading away, too. 101, it was great to hear you in there. You got 151. Moa Junkie. I'm going to say 73s to you.